Hello everyone, and welcome back to FM22, and we are getting into a new save, and as you can see here, I'm actually already getting into it, right? I'm on the, what is this, picking up what kind of league we want to play with. This is gonna be a save which is taking place in Czech Republic, okay? I've never managed that before, and it's gonna be, I wouldn't say a build a nation, because Czech Republic is fairly well built out. They have their qualification spots for the Champions League and all that, but we're gonna stick around in Czech Republic and hopefully make sure that we can win something with... I haven't actually planned out who I'm gonna play with. We are likely gonna be playing in the First Division, or whatever it's called. It's called the First Division. That's brilliant. So, but before we're getting too far here, I want to make sure that... I just want to say again, if you didn't see it in my last episode, in my last save yesterday, we stopped the last series in South America because of a corrupt save. So this save is without any databases, nothing. It is the vanilla versions of the databases here. No customized databases. Not even the Dave that I mentioned before in the last episode. I don't even have that in. I'm going full vanilla. Of course, we got the skins and the graphics and all that, but that doesn't play into it. The crashes have come from databases this year, and the last couple of times I have corrupt files, it was the databases. So I'm not gonna play with them anymore. It's just too annoying, and I'm very sorry, guys, because it is really annoying to look at someone play for a couple of seasons and then all of a sudden, bang, it's just gone, and he's not gonna continue. It's stupid. It's just stupid, and I'm not. Yeah, I can't really say sorry enough times here. I can't. Of course it's annoying for me, but it's probably as annoying for you guys if you were looking at that series. But I am going to continue playing. So this is our customized setup in here for the players. In terms of continent, I'm going for Europe, and so we have quite a significant amount of players from the European continent, players from top divisions, and all these things in as well. Also specifying it a little bit further for Croatia, Austria, Czech Republic, Hungary, Slovakia, Poland, Germany, and Slovenia, some of their neighboring countries. And I think also I'm going for Slovenia and Croatia, because I think I can make some good finds in those countries playing with Czech, or playing for a club in Czech Republic. So, player of nation or nationality. So that's 85k players straight off the bat. Oh yes, that should be a good amount, right? Do not add key staff. Actually, take that off. And you know what? I'm gonna disable player attribute masking. You know what? It's just an annoyance, isn't it? I actually saw some. I don't remember if it was Sealand or there was some YouTuber not a long time ago that made a really good, clear statement about it. It's just wasting time having this on, right? It's just making you use your scouts and make you sit there for endless amounts of hours trying to figure out what the attributes are. Because you're not going to sign them before you actually know the masking anyway, or have the masking off anyway, or the scout is actually coming back. Now the scouting will still work, because you still want to find out, are they like level-headed, what kind of mentality do they have, all those, a little bit more, you're still going to use the scout, right? But I'm going to play without disable player attribute masking. So I guess you could say it's a little bit easier finding players. Yeah, you could say that. But there might still be some things about the players that is hard to figure out, like what kind of mentality do they have. And it's important. That is very important. And all the hidden attributes and all that, you wouldn't know them unless you're scouting them. So, so I'm going to go with disable player attribute masking for once. But I haven't done that for a couple of, maybe a couple of years actually. So, there we go. We're going to do that. And we're not going to start in England. We're going to start in Czech Republic, early preseason. Yeah, there we go. Good. I also made the Slovak playable, but yeah, that's our setup for the game. And let's get in there and make our manager and figure out what kind of team we're gonna use, or what team we're playing for in that sense. I've spent a couple of minutes. No, that's a lie. I've spent quite a long time looking over these teams, and it's not like that I'm gonna go for the best of the lot and just no. I have a couple of ways to if I want to do a save like this. If I want to play with a specific club for a long time, I definitely are looking for signs of me liking them. Now these guys, Bohemians, are in the first division in the Czech Republic, or in the... it was called something else actually. I think it was called... Oh, I saw it somewhere. But it's not called the first division actually, it's called something else because of the sponsors and all that. But yeah, it's called the Bohemians. Now, not only can I actually pronounce that name, but they also have this lovely badge, and their nickname is the Kangaroos. I really like that. They're playing in like blue-white kind of stripes. I don't know, I like it. They are more heavily focused on the junior coaching and the youth recruitment than anything else, and they do want to develop youngsters, which I kind of like. To be honest, develop players using the club youth system, so we could buy really young players into the under 20s or 19s or whatever they have in there, and then develop them nicely and slowly and bring them up to the first team. I kind of like doing that, but I mean they could also be playing in the first team just straight off the bat if they're good enough. But I think we're gonna go for these Bohemians, the Kangaroos. They are predicted 12, so by no means a big team. By no means. I mean, we have the likes of Victoria Pilsen, Sparta Prague, Slavia Prague. Do I know any of the other guys? I think I've heard of Slovako, maybe. Sigma Ulmuku. I've seen that Sigma. I've seen that name before, at least. I'm not too sure about the rest here. Slin, maybe? Maybe I've heard of Slin. But yeah, definitely Victoria Pilsen, Sparta Prague, and Slavia Prague is those are the big boys in that league, and the league we are going into. So yeah, let's go managerial style. I think we're gonna go with suggested batch here from Bohemians, right? I don't really want to go any specific. I don't think so. I think we're just gonna go straight down the mid here. Yeah, because we're not a journeyman, so it doesn't really matter too much what we have here. Well, it does matter, but. I think I'm just gonna go with what it suggested is. I'm okay with that because it's not about us as the manager, it's more about the club. So yeah, let's go with that. Let's confirm, and that should take us into what was that screen? What happened there? That looked very strange. It was so fast that I didn't see what happened, but it looked very strange. Why are there no? Why are the? I thought I had the kids, but it doesn't. I mean, they're not up here for some reason. But whatever. So, here we go, getting into the club. I'm usually just going past this. It's just nonsense. Nonsense again. Schedule a press conference. Sure, I'll talk to them. Arrange her in? Nah, I'll make my own schedule, please. Arrange a meeting with the backroom staff. Every month. I don't really care too much about it. I'll do all that stuff anyway. So just confirm that, and here we are, into the team. Oh yes, team introduction, club vision. So we know that already. They won, wow, what? Oh, okay. So what was it called? What is it called? Fortuna Liga. Yes, that was the name. Fortuna. Okay. Like the Danish Liga is not called the first division, it's called the Superliga, right? Because of sponsors and stuff. And the Premier League is called, well, Premier League. That made no sense. So what do they expect of us? Play direct football, play counter-attacking football, develop youngsters, work within the wage budget, sign players to sell for profit. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Minimum expectations to be negotiated later. First division mid-table, FA Cup reach quarterfinal, so that's probably the end of current season. They want that next year. Alrighty, I can confirm that. I am perfectly happy with those terms. Yeah, mid-table finish. Yeah, that's fine. Reach quarterfinals minimum in the FA Cup. Sure. Oh, look at that. New wage budget, 32k. What are we spending? Exactly that. current spending 27. So we do have a little bit of wiggle room there if we do want to spend more money. Transfer budget of 500k. Wow, that's not a small amount. Actually, I don't know if that's a small amount or big amount in this league, but that sounds like a big amount for me. That's interesting. Finish it up. All right. So what should we look at first? I think... there are so many things we could look at, like the players, the club. Let's just take a quick overlook at here in the club again. Is there anything? They haven't won anything, right? No, not really. They've been down in the second division one time here back in 04 and 05. Okay, or a couple of years it seems. Then they went back up and down again, and then up again and down again and up again. So, and then they kind of stabilized here in the late 10s. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. 4 million value, nice. But it doesn't look like how many. Let's see, honors. Oh, the second division. Yeah, okay. So they have won the second division twice in their time. It was founded in 1905, so it's an old club, or a fairly old club in all aspects, right? It's definitely a club with a lot of history. I really like this badge. That's just... I mean, there are no kangaroos in the Czech Republic, I'm sure. Outside of zoos, there are no kangaroos. So I don't know where this comes from, but it's cool. It's cool. I like it. Yeah, let's see. Is there anything else? I would like to see maybe facilities here. Rent of 50k. Okay. Seated capacity of 4,350, 6,300 capacity in total. Year rebuilt 2007. Cool, so it's not that old, the stadium. Private owned, okay. Under soil heating, yes. Grass, it's 105 meters long, 68. It's actually important when you're making a tactic, you know what your pitch is, right? It's definitely something that is to be considered. Cooperation, etiquette, average youth, okay. Yeah. And the stadium is called... something. Urenveskai? I don't know. I'm never gonna say that again. I'm gonna butcher so many names in this save. It's worse than when I did my English save, and way worse as well when I did my Bolivia save or journeyman in South America. This is gonna be much worse. Trust me. I mean, let's take a look. What is this? No, skip that. Oh, it already is on my. Oh, okay, interesting. On the custom view here. Just take a look at those names. Jesus. Yeah, it's actually not that bad, but there is some of the names where what is that? I mean, what is that? Joseph Jindrisk. Jesus Christ. How you? Yeah, okay. Bartek, Mesit, Kovarik, Chramrosota, Valles, Kresh, something like that. Petrak, Pusak, Dostal. What is that? Holka. What is that U with a small... It almost looks like the Danish O. Like, we also got a funky letter that looks like an A with the same little thing over its head. I have never seen that before. Holka. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, guys. Oh, yes. Well, what other? I think we're gonna look at the players here in just a moment. Just finish. Do we have any affiliates? No. Proposed affiliates? No. Facilities history? I don't think. Competitions. Oh, we are the winners of the second division and this cup in the runner-up in 1987. Okay. So we haven't won the first division ever. We won the second division quite a few times. Does that also have a funky name? Fortuna what? I can't really see it. Maybe there is a bigger picture of it somewhere. Bigger picture, please. Bigger pictures. There's no bigger pictures. No. But it's called Fortuna something liga. I'm not sure. But that's okay. Okay. What about our league here? Where are this league in terms of? But we need. I tend to go over the rules really quickly. So it's below the Superliga. Okay. So it's just below Croatian Liga as well. Okay. Below the. Oh my God, that's bad. Really, is the Cyprus Liga that good? Really, I didn't think it was that good. The Cyprus Liga, 16th. In Europe, 16th. What? It's above this championship? What? I'm very surprised about the Cyprus League. What? Learning something new here for sure. What? Okay, fair enough. So, what I wanted to check out here is the rules. It's very important to know the rules in the league, right? So we got first division. So it looks like there are probably gonna be... Okay, so we got the relegation group, the playoff first round, and the champions group. Okay. Interesting. So how many games is this? Number of teams, 16. Number of matches, 30. Okay. So I guess in the first division here, we're gonna play all of them once, 30 games. And then we're going into this group stages, maybe. Alright, so the champions are of course for the European spot, yeah. Actually, there are 5 spots for Europeans. Wow, 400k in prize money, Jesus. Okay, and that is for the European Champions Cup Champions Path second qualifying round. So, of course, not going directly into the group stages. Nah. It's into some of the qualification rounds. This is Path second qualification round. Yeah, that's not too great, actually. But, it's pretty late. It's actually pretty late in the qualification. So, that's a pretty good spot. Same with this one in the first path, or Path first qualifying round. That's also pretty good. And then we got 3 spots for the Euro Cups. Also qualifying rounds, second qualifying rounds, it seems, all of them. What is this? Depending on winner of Cheshire. Oh, the FA Cup also got a spot. Okay, cool. Good to know, good to know. So that's that. And how many times? 5 games, teams play each other once. Okay, that makes sense. And the playoffs, winners qualify for the final? Oh, okay. Winner qualifies for the Czechish FA Cup. Okay, so that's how you get into the FA Cup. Interesting. That's a very odd system. And the relegation is 6. What? Number 4, 5, and 6 in this group is going down. No, 2 of them is going into a playoff. Okay, and the last one is going down. So only one direct down, or direct relegation here, it seems. Alright, then we got this promotion thing where looks like 2 of these teams are meeting 2 teams from the second best division, which is it looks like a pretty fairly good system here. I like it. What I'm seeing is I kind of like it. What else do we have? There must be no more than 5 non-European players in the starting 11. Fair enough. I mean, that should be doable. Under 22 players are automatically able to play all matches. Cool, nice, very good actually. Only players registered for this competition are, yeah, fair. 5 from 7, marks of 3 stoppage time. I've never understood that. Well, we got 5 subs if we do them like in a correct way. Well, like we need to do 3 subs. No, you can do 2 subs, then 1 sub, and then another 2 subs. The last 2 subs needs to be at the same time, if I'm not mistaken here. No trials in the game, blah blah blah, all that. Minimum, okay, what is this? Transfer window. Minimum of 4 players trained at the club or trained in same nation for 3 years between 15th to 21st birthdays. Okay. Minimum squad of size of 11 players, that's fine. Maximum of 25. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Players can be registered between Sunday, blah blah blah. Don't need to know. Missed rules. All European Free Trade Association nations. What? Oh, okay. So yeah, basically all the nations is treated as, even Ukraine and North Macedonia, Montenegro, Albania, Turkey, Serbia. It's not gonna be a problem here, unless we're getting Russian or Brazilians or something like that. This rule up here, we saw up here with the non-EU players, not gonna be a problem. So there are not really any rules here in terms of only having Chechens in the team. Not at all. Just Europeans, which is nice. So we can go out and find people wherever we like in Europe, basically. Minimum stadium capacity of 3,000. Okay, that's not really important. Alright, really cool rules here. I like that they are very international. They don't really care about using Chechen players, which is great for us. Okay. That's the Chechen league system. And when is it starting? What? Oh, it's starting in June, right? Yeah, the end of June. So it's actually not that far. Wait, is it starting right now? No, okay, it's a month away. Okay, it's a month away. Good. It's July then, July. Okay. So we got a couple of friendlies to play, yeah? I would maybe like to take these out and make my own friendlies, but I don't know, it depends on... No, that's fine. That's actually quite good. That's actually really good friendlies here. Ibar is a big team, interesting. And a couple of teams that I don't really know. Victoria, I don't know. I saw these are in our division. Oh, okay, we are playing them in our division. That's why. But Ibar, wow, that's a big one. Spanish, 2nd division. That's a big team. Definitely bigger than ours. Okay, we only have Chechen players. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at the players. Why not? Just a quick overlook, and then we can maybe get some tactic done, or just at least getting an idea of at least maybe what formation we're gonna play. Let's go for the top. Let's go from the top here with the goalkeepers. I think. Let's check out the goalkeepers. Fairly decent goalkeeper, 31 years old, 675 wages. Okay, yeah. Sweeper keeper. Yeah. Acceleration of 16. Fairly decent. Communication, okay, yeah, decent passing. Vision is 3, which is not great, but yeah, overall pretty good. What was his name? Valles. I think we're gonna rename him right now. If this guy is not gonna be renamed. Valles is fine. This guy, on the other hand, Bakolski. No, actually, Bakolski. Okay, I can say that. No worry, Bakolski. That's actually a brilliant name. So he's 21. So he's our 2nd option goalkeeper, right? Yeah. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. He's fine to be on the bench. He is also not contracted, it seems. So, well, that's cheap. that's fairly cheap, isn't it? Yeah. Dostal or Dustel, wingback or no nonsense fullback. It seems more so. Check out if you can play wingback. Not really. He doesn't have the dribbling. Positioning is 8. Ooh, technique is 5. No, absolutely. No, he's not a wingback. He's a no-nonsense fullback, this dude. Maybe he could play fullback. Yeah, I think he could play fullback, maybe. But yeah, he's more no-nonsense than anything. He's 31, 675 wages. Okay. One thing I want to check before we are moving on with the players here, just our finances and see how bad they are. We are in the plus. And we have 500k in our transfer budget. What? Okay, so we are not really struggling in terms of finances, but I do not know if we are losing or gaining money in terms of income and outcome. Not too sure. Last month, income, 1 million. That is from TV rights or sponsorships. Yeah, okay, so we actually get a really good sponsorship. So I don't think we are struggling financially speaking. With only 19,000 going out in the last month here. So, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell from the early starts of the season or the early starts of the game if your team is actually struggling. You can sometimes not really. You need to play a couple of months to understand how your finances are actually going to look. But yeah, okay, fair enough. I don't think we're struggling. Daniel Kresh. How are you saying that? I don't know, but I'm gonna call him Kresh. Fairly good central defender. Again, more no-nonsense than anything. Not very fast. I don't really like very slow central defenders. Unless I'm playing a three-back situation thing, you know, 3 in the central defense. Then I could have a slow guy in there, but I wouldn't say he's so good that I would. Yeah, I'm worried about that acceleration. I don't like it. But he might be a good choice this year. But I could see him as a no-nonsense, just standing in there. But how tall is he? 180. He's not even very tall or anything. Yeah. Yeah, not the best player I've ever seen, just because of that acceleration. Catlick. Catlick is also a central defender. He's even worse, isn't he? Jesus. Okay. He's 17, so that's he got some development to do, but yeah, I don't see this as a starter, right? This is a youngster. That is definitely a youngster. Krapla. Or Krapke. Krapke, actually. I think I've heard of this guy. Yeah. Where have he played? Nowhere that I know. Probably haven't heard of him then. Just seems like a name I've heard about. And he also looks really solid. 27. Ooh. Yeah. Absolute. Look at that beast. Absolute beast, man. He's even fairly good on the ball. I mean, he's not bad on the ball either. Oh, he's a fullback. Oh, I thought he was a central defender. Oh, we could probably... Wide centre back here. That is not a bad shout. That is not a bad shout for him. Wide centre back. Interesting. Very interesting player. Okay. I like him quite a lot. And that is a really interesting name. Jindrisk. Yeah, you know what's gonna happen here. I'm sorry, mate, but that's just that's too much for me to handle. You're gonna be Joseph Jin. There we go. Sorry, Joseph, but I can't say. He's 40. 7 acceleration, a ball-winning midfielder. Pretty good work rate, pretty good bravery, but that acceleration is gonna go down instantly. It's gonna go down to 5 or 4 in this season. Yeah, I mean, he could play for us for 1 season maybe and be like a halfback or something in there, but I don't know. He doesn't have the jumping reach. I don't know what to do with this guy. Not a fan of him. Not a fan of him, to be honest. Pittrack. Okay, yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is, on the other hand, a really good ball-winning midfielder. But who we could also play at a halfback, angle man, anything, basically. Deep line playmaker even. Yeah, no worries. He could do that. But I think he's probably more like a halfback with his jumping reach and also being quite tall. I like this guy. Absolutely. Pretty good midfielder. Probably halfback. Defensive midfielder, at least. Very nice. What was his name? Petrak. Nice. Then we got Hulka. Another central defender. Okay. Yeah, this guy is very good. He is very, very good. There is... I don't really have anything to say against him. There is nothing. His vision is poor, but that's it. He's just a good player, isn't he? Yeah, he's even 182, so he's not small. He's even not on high wages or anything, so... Yes, thank you. I'll use him. He's even on a long contract. Nice. Hulka. Lovely. Bedurka. Probably Bedurka. Another central defender. Wow. Okay, that is making me think that we might want to play with us, 3 in the back. Could also play a ball-winning midfielder, but yeah, okay. But yeah, no nonsense centre back here. Could potentially play a central defender role. Yeah, I would say so. 189. He's a big lad. All right. Yeah, again, I don't really see anything here where I'm thinking, oh god, no, not at all. I'm seeing a pretty decent player here. He's not as good on the... Actually, he got passing of 11, so with and vision of 10, so, decent choices. He's very quick, which I do like on a central defender. Badaka, probably. Kustel, another central defender. Are you kidding me? I mean, yeah, we're looking at the central defenders first, of course, but how many of... I mean, half of our team is basically central defenders, right? Or a defensive midfielder. He's 23. He's not very quick. He's pretty tall. And he's very good on the ball. good first touch, good passing. Not the best vision, but okay. He's very well-rounded, also good technique overall, but his physicals is, 9 acceleration and 9 pace is not great. But yeah, he's like a libero, isn't he? He's like a libero. Can just do a little bit of everything here. Oh yeah, he's actually a libero. He's interesting. Or ball playing probably. Yeah. Yeah, a ball playing defender. Yeah. Or wide centre back. Yeah, he got the crossing and the dribbling. I mean, right now I'm thinking wide centre backs down there. I'm thinking wide centre backs and maybe a halfback. Somehow a halfback as well. Okay, I mean it's interesting what we are seeing here. And then we got this guy. He's good. What? What is this guy doing in this club? 33. Okay, fair enough. He's getting on. He's getting at 2,500 in wages. All right. Runs with ball down the left, arrives late in opponent's area, tries first-time shots, likes ball played into feet. Is there anything this guy is bad at? He's not that great in the air, but he doesn't really need to be. Wow. Kovacic. Where has he played? Victoria Pilsen. Okay. So I guess Victoria Pilsen had no need for him anymore, but it looks like he's been one of the main guys for a lot of seasons, right? A lot of seasons. Okay. Yeah, he's very good. I mean, that is going to be a key man for us this season. Absolutely. No questions asked here. He's going to be brilliant. So a wing back. Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to get this guy in, isn't it? I mean, he could go up and play as a winger, but I'm thinking 3 in the back and wing backs, right? That's what I'm thinking right now. That was an interesting one. Novi. Wait, hold on. What was his name? Kovacic. Okay, I can say that. Novi. Also a name I can fairly easily pronounce. Another wingback, it seems. Yeah, he is right-footed, so he will likely go up and play here. Or stay back a little bit further back and play a wingback further back. Could be. But in any way, very well-rounded wingback here. I like him. He's only 27 as well. Yeah, I don't really see any weaknesses at all. Good. Yeah. Yeah, good little guy here again. Hawks lines. Okay, so he's definitely out there. he runs with the ball down the right Hawks line, so he's basically a winger. Wundra. And another wingback maybe? Yeah, he can definitely play as a wingback. He's just not as aggressive as the other guy. When I'm saying aggressive, I mean going forward. He's definitely more defensive, which is nice to have both one going forward and a defensive-minded one when we're playing harder games. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm definitely seeing what they're going for here. But, I mean, we are down here now, and we have only seen central defenders and fullbacks and wingbacks and stuff like that. So we can't have many players going forward, can we? Who is this guy? Marek? Probably Marek. Daniel Marek. What is this guy? He is 23. Marking, passing, tackling. Ball-winning midfielder or something? Just a central midfielder? Okay. He's not bad, but he's not good either. He could play as a fullback as well, but... ball-playing defender. Nah, he doesn't have the jumping reach or anything, so... I don't think so. Probably a central midfielder, but... Okay. I mean, he's okay. He's half decent. Honeck. Peter Honeck. Okay, 27, 179. He is a winger, it seems. Or maybe AMC, shadow striker. Nah, not really. Not with finishing of 9 and composure of 9. Not in this league. I'm thinking more winger, but he doesn't have the crossing. Ugh. What about a midfielder role? Could you do that? Masila, that would be interesting. Maybe central midfielder on attack or something like that. Teamwork of 6. I don't know. He's pretty well rounded. He just is missing a few numbers to be an AMC or shadow striker, right? He's not bad. Definitely not a bad player, and we will definitely probably find a use for him. The question is just how the formation is going to work into guys like these. We'll see. So that was Honek. Biran looked like a loan deal. I'm not sure if he is. How long is the loan deal for? On loan from Slavia Prague. Expiry date 2000. Yeah, so I think it is for the season. Where can we see contract info? Expires 2023. Wow, we have him for 2 years. Okay, fair enough. So he is again an AMC. Okay. We see a system here now. So an Nganse. So okay, that's an interesting one. But he could probably also play an attacking midfielder role. Yeah. Now, what this guy is not good at is he's quite weak. His strength is 3, his jumping reach is 2, stamina of 7. Not very aggressive, not very good on anticipation. So he wouldn't work in a pressing style football team, and at least not very good. Okay, this is probably a guy we want to put in there when we have an easy opponent that we need to control a little bit about, because he do have the flair and some decent numbers and really fast as well, so he could probably break some teams down if we really need to. Alright, that's not a bad one. Biran. And we got Vanik. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry, it's a long episode. I'm just looking at players here. I'm enjoying myself. We don't even get into the tactics or anything here. Vanisic. I think Vanisic. Alrighty, another winger. Well, we actually don't have a lot of wingers, but... Alright. Yeah, I don't know about this, because I'm not... what I'm thinking right now is not playing wingers, because this is the first winger we are seeing, right? I don't know. I mean, he's definitely one of the better players. There's no two ways about it. He got some stuff about him that I like. That determination is always good on a guy that is still pretty young. Yeah. He's a fairly good player. It's just I'm wondering how we can play him in a system that I'm currently thinking about. Okay, we got more wingers, but he could also play a wingback, it seems. Yeah, he could definitely play a wingback on either side, actually. Probably more over here. Yeah, I'm probably going to play this guy as a wingback more than I'm playing him as a winger, because of the system we are probably likely going to go out with here. Likes ball played into feet, runs with ball often, crosses early. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. Okay, yeah, 27, 675, okay. Alright, what was his name? Fulnig. How long was he around for? For a year, okay, good. So a year contract for him. Puskas. Is that how you pronounce that? Puskas, probably. Just checking if I knew him. Nope, he is a striker. The first striker we have seen, because we are going from defense to striking options. So a target forward. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's, you know, what you would expect from a target forward, right? He's not very fast, but... yeah. I'm okay with this guy. Dictates tempo. Yeah, he's probably not going to dictate tempo much, because we're not really having to play up. I don't know yet. I don't know about the tactic yet, but I'm thinking about how we can make these guys work in a system. Oh, he might not even be our best striker. Interesting. He could also play AMC, it seems. Nganse. Yeah, kind of, I guess. He definitely got the passing reach and techniques and vision and all that. And he's tall enough to also win a lot of battles in the air as an AMC, which is an interesting thing. That's not a bad one. Nesit. Okay, 31. Another target forward, even better than the last one. Okay. Very good heading, very good jumping reach, very good strength, aggression, anticipation, bravery. Absolutely a good target forward, this guy. He's even not bad in terms of how fast he is. He's 12 acceleration. Yeah. He's not brilliant in marking and tackling. So again, pressing forwards, definitely not. We're not going for something where we are going to press really high up, because none of the guys up there are going to be very good at that. So, okay. I like him. It's nice to see a target forward, and I haven't played with a target forward for quite a while. Got one more. Okay, so he's more an advanced forward, this guy. Right, yeah, okay. More a poacher type, more someone who is gonna get the goals and run in behind people. Yeah, I like it. We at least have a player that is really good in running. He got 14 acceleration and 15 pace, so he's quick. He can break the defenders just by running into space. Good dribbling, good first touch. Okay, yeah, good technique, good flair, which is important here. Places shots, play 1-2s, dives into tackles, runs with ball often. Okay. Yeah, that's a very, very good player as well. Just gonna take for a year, okay, because he was a loan deal as well. Chamusta. Very nice team. I like what I'm seeing here. It's an interesting team. So what I'm thinking right now, skip that, create my own style. Thank you kindly. So what I'm thinking right now is definitely 3 in the back. I think we had enough central defenders to do that, and it makes sense to do it. And I'm also thinking full wingbacks. Definitely thinking wingbacks. I don't think we had enough central midfielders to play this many. I think we did have a couple of actually rather decent defensive midfielders. So I'm thinking 2 defensive midfielders sitting in there, and maybe a shadow striker up here, or an attacking midfielder in Ganse, and then 2 up front. That's what I'm thinking right now, from what we have at the moment. And how that's going to play out tactically, well, I'm going to figure that out in the preseason. Because I think I've already gone long enough. But what I'm thinking right now is this is what I'm going to build upon. And I'm going to put in something here and then go into a preseason. And the next time you're going to see me is when I'm done with the preseason. I've maybe done some transfers. I've maybe done a couple of bits of pieces and created some tactical choices and, you know, stuff, right? So this first episode was just about looking at the players, the clubs, and all that. It was a long episode. I'm sorry, guys, but it is what it is, right? I want to keep them under 1 hour, but this one is probably going to be there or about. So that's the start to a new save here with Bohemians in the Czech First Division. So hopefully you are having enjoyed this little episode, and hopefully you will enjoy this save. And I will leave you with that.